Hey everybody, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another episode of Curb Appeal, the series on my channel where I attempt to recreate photographs in The Sims 4 and try and replicate them. So today is a very exciting video because we are replicating James Charles's LA mansion, or allegedly, apparently. This photo was submitted by someone on Instagram. Their name was IDK. I'm guessing that's not their real name, but they sent me the link to this photo of the James Charles mansion. I will put the link in the description down below, but it's a website called dirt.com, and the title of this article is called James Charles Buys a $7 million LA starter home. Starter home, yes. I don't know in what world this is considered a starter home, but I guess in LA, where everything is very bougie and expensive and everyone is super rich and a celebrity, I guess 7 million is considered a starter home. I don't know. Can't really relate. But the photo was really beautiful. The home was something that was very cool, very like black and white, very modern, and I thought it'd be cool to recreate James Charles's home. I haven't ever recreated a celebrity home before, and I don't really have any like positive or negative opinions on James Charles. I don't really watch his videos, but I know that he is very popular, so I thought it would be cool to recreate his home. I know that there's a lot of drama and stuff. I'm not here to comment on any drama, if you like him or support him or not. I just like his home. So that's what we're recreating today. It was a home that was kind of like a style that I don't usually do because it was more on the modern side. It isn't quite like a modern farmhouse like what I usually do. It is very kind of LA looking, I guess. So I liked the color scheme, I liked the shape, I liked all the roofing, so that's why we decided to do this one. So I did do this on stream, so you guys did see me kind of get started on this, and then I finished it on my own off camera, so you'll see how it ends up on the interior later. But you can see here I'm kind of playing around with the windows. So as you guys know with Curb Appeal, I like to replicate the home as best as possible, but I never try to, make an exact replica if I can make it a little bit better, if you know what I mean. So sometimes I will change things here and there, such as the windows, to make it more to my style or more to my liking. So you will see we opted to use the Moschino windows and the Get to Work windows, as opposed to like the plain black windows in the photograph, just because I felt that it would make the build a little bit more beautiful and a little bit more my style and just make it pop a little bit more. So I also ended up changing up some of the textures of the wall colorings on the outside. So I opted for some white paneling and also some white brick. So in the photo, there is no white brick. It's just like a plain kind of like concrete or stucco exterior, but I thought it would be nicer to add a little bit more texture and a little bit more character by adding some wood and some brick. So those are the kind of judgment calls that I'm talking about, where I change things to my liking but keep the general shape of the home. So if anything, the shape of the home will be an exact replica as best as I can, but the windows and the doors and stuff, I'll make it however I like. So hopefully that's okay with you guys, and hopefully you like the changes that I did make. And if you do download the home and you want it to be exactly the same as James Charles's home, feel free to sub out the windows for ones that look a little bit more accurate to the ones in the photo. So the interesting thing about this house is the kind of walkway driveway is like these tiles with grass growing through them. It's very interesting. I've never seen a home that has this. I imagine it'd be kind of annoying to walk on because there's random patches of grass growing in through the tiles, but I was able to replicate that pretty easily by using the kind of stone rug in the rug section and then just sizing that up, and it was pretty much the exact perfect size of the stone we were looking for. So I kind of puzzled those onto the ground to replicate what we had in the photo. And then I did see that they had a driveway. Since it is James Charles's home, there's going to be a driveway because he has probably some nice cars. I'm assuming. I don't know if he has any cars or not, but I'm assuming he has at least 1 or 2 or 3. So you will see in a second, I do end up giving him some nice cars in the garage and then also outside in kind of his front driveway area. I also ended up using a lot of debug here, so I have been really inspired by you guys. Again, after I saw your guys' shell tour submissions, I was very impressed by your guys' use of debug, and I don't think I use it enough, so I thought I would use it here today with these little garden plots, these little, I guess it's kind of like grassy areas. I used it to kind of section off my landscaping, and it is very pretty and very cool and a nice way to like make your landscaping look a little bit more polished and sectioned off. So those are actually from the debug menu. If you just search garden or square or something, or corner, I think it will come up as like a garden corner or grass corner or something like that, and they come in different shapes. So that's what I use there. I also use these kind of stone pillars instead of a typical fence to kind of fence off the backyard and the front yard. So that's also from the debug menu. A really great thing about using the debug menu as well is a lot of the items are free. So it actually reduces the cost of the home significantly. And with a home like this where it's like a big mansion, you definitely need to save all the money you can. But here you can see I am kind of laying out the car situation. So I did want to have one car kind of in the garage. Since the garage was glass, I wanted you to be able to see the car through the glass and, you know, see that nice fancy sports car through there. So I put one in the garage there and then 2 out on the side of the road in the little driveway, and you kind of just like park them through there. And those cars are also from the debug menu as well. So I think they're like $0, which is kind of cool. Fingers crossed for actual cars in the game one day. I'm sure they're working on it some way or another, but hopefully sometime in the future, maybe next year, maybe this year, not sure. But for now, the debug cars will do. So here you can see we are actually working on the backyard already. So the front is pretty much done, and in the back and then in the back, I am just giving him a nice big pool, because a very classic characteristic of an LA home is that they have a nice pool. I'm pretty sure the majority of LA like nice mansions or homes have pools. It's like mandatory just because LA is so hot all year round, and you definitely want to have like a pool. I'm sure not every home has it, but if it's a, $7 million mansion in LA, I would expect that it comes with a pool. So I wanted to make it kind of natural looking and very luxurious with lots of plants and big rock features, so it feels a little bit more private, and then also put some of those fountain like spouty things so that it's very zen and aesthetically pleasing, and it's nice to come out here and lounge by the pool and listen to the fountain and the water slooshing and stuff like that. I don't know. I'm just trying to imagine myself in the lifestyle. So here you can see I'm just putting some typical pool furniture out, some umbrellas, some lounge chairs, just all the necessities for enjoying this nice, beautiful zen pool. I actually really like the pool. I usually do just pretty straight, like rectangular pools with a simple ladder, but this is the first time I've made a pool that's a little bit more like naturey and actually put plants to decorate it and make it look a little bit like nicer than just your typical rectangular lap pool. So I was really happy with that. And then here I made a kind of undercover area to have a nice barbecue and bar. So I was looking for like those kind of trellis pagoda gazebo kind of items, but there weren't any that were big enough to really house like a full-on barbecue bar area. So I decided to just make one myself and just make a little rectangular box and then cut out some of the walls so that it is kind of undercover. So I think that it looks really nice, and I think that it is quite realistic to what something like this would be in the backyard. I don't know. I think maybe my friends have this in their backyard. But it is quite nice and a nice little outdoor area. Or actually, no, I was in like an Airbnb recently on vacation, and they had like a really nice outdoor full kitchen and barbecue and bar area. So I was kind of inspired by that and decided to kind of replicate that here. And yeah, I think it looks really good with the house, and it's a good way to separate the space of the backyard, especially if you have a really big backyard. Sometimes it looks a little out of place to just put like a random seating here, a random dining table here, a random barbecue here. Everything just looks so scattered. So if you add a kind of roof over sections of it, it makes it look a little bit more organized in the backyard and not so like vast and open, and kind of sections it off a little bit better, if that kind of makes sense. But yeah, we're pretty much almost done with the exterior. I'm just adding a little bit more grass out here. I just like the cool grass from Island Living. I think it's very lush looking, and I need to use it a lot more. But we are actually working on the interior already. So the exterior was done pretty quick. Hopefully you guys like it. Let me know down below what you think of the recreation of the exterior. Did I get it close to the photo? Did I not get it close to the photo? Rate my skills out of 10. And remember, I do make some changes here and there to make it look a little bit nicer in my opinion, such as the windows. So let me know if you think that was a good idea or not, or if you would have preferred I used the same windows that he used or that the photo used. Let me know what you guys think of that. But here you can see we are doing the garage. So I've actually never made a garage ever in The Sims. I don't know why. I guess because we don't have functional cars. I feel no need to put an actual garage, which is weird because that's so unrealistic. A lot of homes, especially family homes, anything, townhomes, they have a garage. But in The Sims, because cars don't exist, garages don't exist. So here is my first ever attempt at a garage. I haven't lived in an actual home, like a house, in a long time. I've lived in like a condo, like apartment building for most of my life now. So I don't really remember what a typical garage would look like, but I imagined it's just a lot of kind of clutter and boxes in places, and also sometimes garages have like a little built-in storage place, so I put in some little cabinets there to kind of have like a place to store things. And then also I know a lot of people put their home gym in their garage, so I thought it'd be cool if I added a little home gym. Although when I was doing that on Twitch, my chat said James Charles does not work out, so maybe he just has it for show and doesn't actually use it. But don't we all kind of do that? We all think we're going to work out when we have a home gym and then never really work out. At least that's how I am. My condo building does have a gym on like the 3rd floor or something like that anybody can use, and I barely use it. So that kind of sucks. It's closed right now anyways, but still. So here you can see we are doing a very iconic room for a beauty guru like James Charles, and that is his beauty and filming studio. So I have seen some of his videos before, such as when he does collabs with some other famous YouTubers and stuff like that, and he always has his filming like against a white background or a white backdrop, and then it seems like he has all his makeup out in front of him on a table. And then people in the Twitch chat were also helping me a little bit with the layout and stuff like that. But I just put a lot of different makeup products and beauty related products on the table. I use the tripod and the camera, and then just a bunch of lighting equipment, since I'm sure he has a very professional lighting setup. So a lot of items from the Moschino stuff pack were used in this room. And then I also decided to put the kind of YouTuber desk studio item from the Get Famous pack, just in case if you want to use this home and actually be a beauty guru, you can actually use that to film real videos. And I also know that he is a gamer. He does play Minecraft, James Charles does. So I figured I'd give him like a gaming chair. So in case he wants to stream some Minecraft, he can do that. And yeah, that's pretty much what this room is. I wanted to make sure that I definitely gave him a full-on YouTuber studio, because that's, you know, the most important thing is that he's a YouTuber and a beauty guru. So that's that room. and I really like how it turned out. So let me know what you guys think of that little YouTuber beauty gaming studio. So here you can see I'm doing the bathroom, and you guys know that I'm not really a fan of bathrooms. I always complain about bathrooms because they're so boring and I always do the same thing. So lately I've been trying to do a lot of different things, and I've really been using this marble piece from the Dine Out game pack. So this marble piece is really versatile. You can use it for, bed frames, you can use it in the kitchen, you can use it in the bathroom. So I've really been loving trying different bathroom layouts and cool little counter tricks with this marble piece. And you can see here I did it as a kind of countertop for the bathroom. And then I just used the tiny living sink and then the tiny living dressers on either side just to fill the little spaces there and make it kind of look like storage. So you have kind of like drawer storage in the bathroom, which I think is really important to have a lot of drawer storage in the bathroom. And honestly, that's what my personal bathroom at home, that's what it lacks. We don't have enough storage to put all the like junk and all the like hairbrushes and nail polish and extra shampoo and stuff like that. So I wanted to give a lot of storage. So that's a cool little trick I've been doing for the bathroom. I used it in my last video, and then I did it again in this video, but a little bit different. So hopefully you guys can use that trick and spruce up your bathrooms a little bit. But here you can see I'm working on the bedroom, and I'm actually doing the walk-in closet first. So since he's a influencer, he probably gets a lot of free things sent to him, a lot of free clothing, stuff like that. So I wanted to give him a nice big walk-in closet. I'm sure his closet in real life is much bigger than this. I just had whatever space, I was working with the space I had, I guess. So I actually used kitchen cabinets for this. I really think that these cabinets look like more like wardrobe cabinets. They don't necessarily look like kitchen cabinets in my opinion. So I think that these ones work really well in the bedroom or in a closet setting such as this. And I just use the different sizes to kind of make the configuration of closet that I wanted. And I think that it looks really nice. I feel like you can store a lot of nice clothes in here. I have some shoes. I also use the Moschino clothing rack and kind of sized it down a little bit and put it in between the closet there, just so that it looks like there's some hanging areas as well. So overall, I really like that walk-in closet, and I definitely want to make some more walk-in closets in the future. And I know that one of you guys too during my shell tours made a walk-in closet as well. So it wasn't exactly like this one, but I was definitely inspired by the amount of effort you put into the closet. And I think that I'm definitely going to do more of those, because a lot of the times I don't make realistic things like a walk-in closet or even like a garage in my build, just because it's not necessarily functional in the game. But I think I need to sometimes take a step back a little bit and not worry so much about it being super functional, and also just making sure it looks like realistic and nice and I can experiment with new items and stuff like that. So making things like that walk-in closet or the garage is really fun for me. So I've really been enjoying that. And then also using different items in different ways, like unconventionally, I guess, such as using the kitchen cabinets as a closet organizer and stuff like that. So really been loving that. Hopefully you guys like that too. But here you can see we are just working on the bedroom. So I'm sure, again, his bedroom and his whole house is probably much bigger than this. In fact, I have some info on it. It says that it's 9,800 square feet and has 6 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. So this version of his home is obviously way smaller than his actual home. But again, it's The Sims. I didn't want to replicate the entire thing completely. I just wanted the outside to be inspired by his home, and then the inside be inspired by him, but not necessarily be his home, because his real home has 6 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms, and there's no way I would actually make a home with 6 bedrooms and 10 bathrooms. Maybe if you want to take this home and renovate it and make it bigger and stuff like that, you are welcome to do so. But maybe if he does like a full house tour, then we can actually recreate the inside. But for some reason, I don't really find recreating the interior as exciting. I like to kind of do my own thing and kind of be creative on the inside. So yeah, I probably would never do an interior recreation. I'm more into exterior recreations. But here you can see I'm testing out a new trick. So a lot of people have been using this eco lifestyle like wall decoration in different ways, like in the bathroom and in the TV room and stuff like that. So I thought I would try and use it as a way to spruce up the kitchen and make it look like kitchen cabinets, because it kind of looks like it could be a kitchen cabinet. It like fits perfectly underneath. So it just so happens that the size is the exact height of a kitchen counter. And yeah, I just thought it was pretty cool. I don't know if it necessarily looks the best. I just wanted to experiment with different things and different designs. So it comes in a lot of cute neutral colors as well. So yeah, I decided to go for this kind of beigey color, and some of them have little accents of gold or silver. Just another little cool trick that I've been using to experiment with different things. I have seen someone use it around the TV, kind of like as a console thing. But yeah, I thought it would look cool in the kitchen. So let me know if you guys like this trick or not. You have to turn on bb.move objects so that this works. And then you just press the Alt key and it allows you to freely place this item wherever you want to. So I don't know, I've been having a lot of fun with just experimenting with items and trying to spruce up my builds a little bit more with different tricks. So hopefully you guys use this one and spruce up your kitchen or bathroom or anything. I think it would look really cute in the bathroom too if you put that little item underneath the bathroom vanity. It would look really, really pretty. So maybe I'll do that next time. But this is the kind of kitchen area. As you can see, it's just very modern and very neutral, which is what I imagine his kitchen would look like. Although I feel like I saw an interior photo and his kitchen actually has black cabinets, but I'm not a huge fan of black cabinets, so I opted for these white glass ones. Just make them very modern, very airy, and very big. And then in the corner here, I am doing a little kind of like breakfast nook area. It really is the dining area because that's the only dining table that I have there. But yes, that's pretty much that. Thank you to everybody who has given me so much love and support on Sparked. I know that it stopped airing. The last episode aired like a week ago or a week and a half ago, and your support is just so overwhelming and so sweet. So for anybody who watched it and was cheering for me and left me such nice comments, thank you so much. And if you're new to me and you found me from the show, I'm really happy that we found each other, and I hope you guys like what I'm building and like what you've been seeing on my channel. If you do have any build requests or curb appeal requests of things you want me to recreate for you, feel free to DM me on Instagram or Twitter. And I also have a Discord server where we can share photos and stuff like that. So definitely go join all those things. Go follow me on all those things. I'll have them all linked down below. And yeah. Thank you guys so much. We are also almost at 40,000 subscribers, which is so crazy to me. I cannot believe it. It's unbelievable. And I have all of you guys to thank for being so supportive and watching my videos and leaving nice comments and giving my videos a thumbs up. It just means so much to me, and I'm so thankful to have you guys to talk to and hang out with. And yeah, it's amazing. And thank you guys so much. Definitely come join the Discord because we do kind of get to know each other on a more personal level and talk to each other more and chat about random things. So definitely do that. But anyways, back to the build. Here you can see we are pretty much done with the kitchen and dining area. Just, you know, your regular stuff in there. And we are working on the kind of walkway foyer area. And then we're going to work on the kind of TV room, family room area off in the corner. It's the last room we have to work on. So ideally, I would have wanted this whole area to be a lot bigger and a lot grander. But just the way that the sides of the home worked out and the whole layout, I had to kind of put it in this corner here But just know, if you guys know my general normal build style, I usually would prefer to have it very open concept and have the kitchen and living room kind of in the same room and it kind of flow nicely into each other. But in this scenario, it had to kind of be closed off and off of the garage. So I think it's not necessarily a bad thing. Sometimes it's good to kind of experiment with different layouts. And also, I never, ever, ever close off rooms like this. I'm so into the open concept like vibe. So it is kind of a nice change to have a more enclosed room like this. And I definitely want to experiment more with that in future videos. I'm all about getting out of my comfort zone lately, and I thank you guys for allowing me to do that and being, supportive of my new tricks and my colorful color schemes and stuff like that. But here you can see I just did a nice big kind of TV entertainment unit using, again, some kitchen cabinets to do that. And then I used the sectional couch trick again to kind of overlap the couches, and then used I think it's a toddler stuff pillow to kind of cover the clipping in the corner there. So the couch is still functional. It just is a sectional couch, which I think needs to happen soon in The Sims. I really, really hope that they add sectional or L-shaped couches into The Sims soon. I would love that. That's like my next furniture bucket list thing in The Sims is some L-shaped couches. But then I also just put a nice little window seat, a nice little bookshelf, some magazines, and a nice little fireplace. I don't know. I figured that this is a luxury home, so there must be, a fireplace there because that's what rich houses have, a fireplace, right? Yeah, sure. Totally. And then on the balcony here, I did end up kind of putting an outdoor art studio on the balcony. I figured that James Charles is very artistic and very into makeup and probably painting as well. I can't remember if I read that somewhere or I'm just assuming, but thought it'd be a good kind of use of the balcony out here since we didn't really need to put any more lounging areas since there's so much lounging outdoors. I thought it'd be cool to put a little art studio. And then these screenshots should be rolling. So I really love how this home turned out. I think the exterior is really, really beautiful and I love the color scheme as well. So thank you so much, James Charles, for buying this home so we could recreate it and put our own personal spin on it. I hope you guys like the recreation and don't forget to rate my recreation skills out of 10. Let me know how close you think I got it to the original photo. And also let me know if you liked the different little building and furnishing tips and tricks I did in this. And I'm trying to do different things, and I'm trying to be a little bit more experimental. So I hope you guys like it. But besides that, thank you guys all so much for watching. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up and leave a comment down below what you thought about it. And if this is our first time meeting, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to be friends or if you want to see more Sims 4 videos. I love you guys so much and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye everybody!